Welcome back to Falcon Blues TV. It's boy Sachin. I'm back with Pete from Away Days, capitalizing on our recent fame. Over 1,000 views last week, so you must like the bullshit we have to say. Anyways, straight into it per usual. Everton 4, Leicester 0, David Moyes, 3 wins on the trot. Pete, take it away.
I mean, have we ever done a podcast or a live YouTube clip where we've won so emphatically? I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, DCL who? I guess. It's all about the main man, Beto, I guess.
I told him right before kickoff, I was like, Beto Doucouré 2-0. And guess who fucking scores?
I know. Yeah, I mean, with the caveat that Leicester are probably the worst team I've ever seen. That was the best Everton performance we've seen in a long time. They were, I think, like every single player was absolutely amazing. It was, I mean, they were just like pinging it around for fun. It was like,
I was so comfortable.
But the difference that Ghana made as well to the team. I mean, obviously the team were high on confidence, and like with new manager Bounce, the kind of the tweak in the system and the personnel. Like everyone's like looks like they're having a great time. Everyone's like playing for each other. They're confident on the ball. Just the shape of the team looks good, but like I think the main difference really was the running of Beto and Garner. You know, I think he is our best
technical player.
Yeah, best central midfield player, I would say. And but I think well, he's basically the only person who can play a forward pass. Like love Mangala, but it's like he's just kind of like going around in circles.
Garner's always looking for a forward pass.
Yeah,
too, a difference maker.
I mean that pass that he played, I mean, for a guy who's been out for so long, to come back in and be just play with so much freedom. But that pass that he played better through, the pace on the ball, the kind of like had like a little bit of drift. It was like
a perfect ball.
It was amazing. So yeah, I thought he was epic.
Was he your man of the match?
Yeah. Ghana man of match, Beto close second, and. Yeah, he's obviously Beto. He's not like technically the most talented forward you've ever seen, but he does all the running. He's a nuisance. It's kind of chaos factor, but I think he makes things happen.
Beto's growing on him. Do you hear that? That's the nicest you've ever said about Beto.
Two goals, could have got a hat trick. He held the ball up much. That's the best I've seen him play. Like it's all round play, like holding the ball up. I mean, like how many like chests and nod downs to just keep possession and get the team like up the pitch when we needed it. And I think he's a better natural finisher than DCL. And I think that's the problem that DCL had. He's never really been that a good finisher. Like
he was under Ancelotti for the first 6 months.
But I think when he was playing for Ancelotti, it was like he was basically being fed by James and Richarlison. Yeah. All he had to do was basically get inside the 12-yard box and tap it in. Like he's never really been a great one-on-one finisher, and I think maybe Beto showed that today. Both his goals were like he's running onto goal, one-on-one with the keeper. But
first goal was brilliant.
Slots it away, yeah.
And his second goal, I agree. I don't know if DCL finishes that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then obviously Ndai topped it off again at the end. I mean, he
deserves that.
He is like, man, I mean, he is our best player by a million miles. Yeah, he's just so fun to watch. But he battles hard. I mean, he made that goal himself at the end. But, Leicester were a shambles, let's be honest. But,
they offered nothing.
I mean,
their defenders are terrible.
Yeah. So, I mean, what's the gap now? 9. We got
9 points to Ipswich. Did Ipswich draw or lose? Anyone know?
No. Anyway,
we're fucking winning games, mate. Doesn't matter what the other shit do. We're getting 3 points week in, week out. So fuck up. Yeah, Ipswich lost. So yeah, 9 points to Leicester. Spurs are even below us. Can you imagine that? Anyways, we play Bournemouth next week.
It's Bournemouth.
FA Cup. FA Cup fourth round. It's at home. Another early start if you want to keep roll the dice.
What time is that?
7 a.m.
All right, maybe. Well, I don't know. Bournemouth.
Yeah, I'm a maybe.
Well, actually, do you know what? Let's see how we do against
No, that's our next
an
match.
actual like a high flying team, because I think that'll be the barometer of where we're at. Because even though we played amazing today, like Leicester were poor, like really poor. They didn't offer anything. There was like they were just there was so much space for the Everton players to turn. I mean, they made like Garner Gay look like friggin' Messi today. You know, it was like it was. Yeah, it was great to see, and like the Goodison crowd. I mean, it looked amazing on TV, so I can't imagine what it was like in person there. So, yeah, long may it continue.
We'll see.
Up the Toffees.
Up the Toffees. Bournemouth next Saturday, then the shite midweek. 2 tough games. We'll see if Moyes has it.
That's it.
Anyways, up the fucking Toffees. Colin Chong.